Okay, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I was having some connection issues and had to do a little reboot here, so hopefully we are good to go. I'm grateful to be here with you. Let's go ahead and begin. Come into a very tall seat. If you're new, you can sit very simply, right? The knees can be even a little bit wide in the beginning when you're still getting used to things. If you have a more advanced practice, take your advanced seat. Let's bring the thumb and index fingers to touch, and we'll take the hands face up. Reach the shoulders up towards the sky and bring the shoulders down the back body. Draw the navel slightly in. The tailbone is down. The heart is open. Close the eyes. Lift up tall through the crown of the head. Begin to deepen your inhale. And stretch your exhale nice and long. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And bringing the hands together at the heart center in prayer mudra. We'll come together with the sound of Om. Breathing in. Inhale. And exhale, gently bowing the head towards the hands, towards the heart center. Let's release the hands down to the lap. We will take a round of alternate nostril breathing. Bring your right hand near to your face. Take an inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both. Cover the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left. Cover the left nostril with your ring finger and exhale through the right. Inhaling through the right. Covering the right, exhale through the left. One more round together, inhaling through the left. Switching sides, exhale through the right. Inhaling through the right. Exhale through the left. And now go at your own rhythm, please. Try to breathe deeper and more slow. The next time you exhale out of your left channel, Release your hand. Take a moment in seated meditation, breathing in and breathing out. Taking the hands once again into the heart in prayer mudra and bowing gently towards the power of our own breath, our first food, our life force. Release the hands down to the lap. If you feel that you need to shift the crossing of the legs, please do so. We're going to bring our left hand to the left. Our right arm is up and over. And we're just bending through that bottom arm, that bottom elbow, to increase a bit more into the stretch on that right side body. I'm going to lean a little bit back in space, and I'm going to just turn my heart ever so slightly towards the sky. Try to relax your right shoulder even as you reach through the arm. And let's breathe. Take an inhale to lift yourself up and an exhale to release the right hand down. Right hand over to the side, left arm will come up and over. And again, I'm going to just find my way here as I bend through the right elbow, as I reach through the left arm, spin the chest to the sky, consciously draw the left shoulder away from the ear, and breathe. Feel the stretch. Feed the stretch with your breath. Inhale to come up, and exhale, release the left hand down. Let's do it one more time. Left hand to the left, right arm up and over, and see if there is a little more space. You might even walk your bottom hand a little further away from you. Try to consciously drop through your right seat, your thigh, your hip. Breathe and stretch, bring it to life. On your next inhale, pick yourself up. Notice that you should be drawing in the navel here. Release the right hand down. So we want a nice, conscious engagement through the core always. We don't want to think of just sucking things in, but a gentle, right, a gentle collection of the energy here, your strength, your stability. Right hand is down, left arm is up and over. Find it, find your personal edge where it feels good to you, or it feels like something is happening and we're not hurting ourselves. Inhale, come up, and exhale here. Ooh, let's roll the shoulders up and back. Just circling them. Let your breath be your breath here. And just feel all of that sleepiness, all of that tension beginning to release. Switch directions. And let that go. We're going to drop the chin forward. Just take a moment there. Keep your spine tall so you're not rounding in your spine. And just take a moment to feel the back of the neck, the sides of the neck. Relax the muscles of your face. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Go as slow as you need to go, and let's stay there. And now reach your right hand towards the floor. Your fingertips might touch, or maybe they hover. And breathe into that right side of the neck and that right side of the upper shoulder. Release your hand and roll yourself back through center. Take an inhale. Exhale, right ear over the right shoulder. Woo. And reach your left hand away. This will help to just increase the stretch. We don't want to follow it. We want to stay nice and steady, nice and anchored. Breathe and feel, breathe and feel. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand and roll your forehead towards center and slowly lift up through the crown of the head. Now, I do not do a lot of different things with my neck. I tend to get vertigo very, very easily. So I have to be extra, extra cautious. If you want to repeat that, feel free to repeat it on your own. Okay, let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. Let's first release the legs. And just give a little shake out, roll through the ankles, kind of crunch the toes a bit. We were sitting for a while. If you're not used to sitting for that long, right, you can always readjust your legs at any time and then refold the legs. It's a practice, right? Sitting is a practice. All right, cat-cow. Let's come onto our hands and our knees. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. I'm drawing my navel in slightly, protecting the spine. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, lifting the chin, looking up. Exhale, round. Inhaling to stretch and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, round. Let's take a few on our own to just honor your own rhythm. Exploring what you need, what truly feels good to you, and what feels of benefit to your body. Inhale to lift your hips, lift your heart. Let's tuck the toes. Let's take a down dog just to stretch. Feel the backs of the legs and pedal through. Feel any congestion that might be happening there. Maybe walk the feet about hip width. Sway your seat a little just to send the weight towards the outer edges of the legs, across the backs of the legs. Let's power up a bit through our hands, through our arms, stretching the spine. And breathe into stillness. Coming forward towards a gentle plank pose, lifting through the navel, pressing the floor away, feeling a bit of fire and heat coming into the system. And we'll take the knees to the floor and just drop back into a child's pose. Forehead to the floor, arms are lengthened out in front of us. You can let your elbows touch the ground. Breathe. Feel the belly widening. If you need to, widen your legs a bit so you have some space there to work with. Breathe in and breathe out. Come to all fours as you inhale. Downward facing dog. On the exhale, stretch it back. Plank pose, breathing in. Child's pose, breathing out. We'll stay here for a round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Exhale back. Let's stay here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Let's stay here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Plank pose, inhale. Child's pose on the exhale. Stay here. Breathing in. Breathing out. And now we're going to walk our hands and slowly we're going to round up to sit on the heels of the feet. So we're up nice and tall now. Take a moment, allow the blood to flow back down the body. We're going to open the arms, open the chest, let in a lot of light here, and exhale, round the spine and just take the arms forward. So the hands are at about the level of the shoulders. You can tuck the chin slightly. Inhale to open up. And exhale, round. Inhale to open the spine. And exhale, round. One more time, inhaling. And an exhale. Beautiful. Let's take our hands down. Just take a moment here, nice and tall. And we're going to shift things up. We're going to take our seat to one side and then just take the legs out long and give a little bit of a shake. Now, I did not tell you this in the beginning of the practice, but you might want a strap or a piece of fabric, a belt, a tie. These things can be helpful. And we're going to stretch the legs now. This is going to be a little bit lighter, but also it can be quite intense. It's less movement, but very deep opening. We want to have some type of padding near to us in case we find it helpful. I'm going to take a block and my strap. I have a bolster if I need more height. And I'll show you what that looks like. So feel free to watch for a moment before you settle completely into this. I'm going to come down onto my back. I'm going to make sure that this padding, I'll start with the block. I'm going to bring the block pretty close to the outside of my right, like thigh and glute, and maybe just a little bit off to the side of the mat. Yeah. And then I'm going to take this right leg in. I can give a little hug here. Let's go ahead and stretch that left leg. And then we'll re-step that left foot to the floor. I'm going to bring my strap around the ball of the foot, not the arch, and I'm going to take it up to the sky. And actually, you can just join me. I think we'll go through it together. And feel free to look so you have the example. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hold this strap. You can hold it with both hands. You can hold either side of the strap. I want to find this place where I can relax consciously through my arms, through my shoulders. But I'm also holding the strap, right, in a way where I am feeling a bit of openness through the backs of the legs. And you can even curl your toes a little bit towards you. and you'll feel a bit more of a alignment coming into place when you do that. It's as if your inside of your leg kind of moves away from you, and the outer leg is also moving away from you, so they're evening out. I know sometimes the alignment cues can be very confusing. I try to keep my alignment cues very simple. Breathe. And even if you're very flexible here, the goal isn't to try to, right, bring the toes all the way beyond the head. You're just establishing that energy. Okay, let's see if we can take our left leg forward, and we'll flex through the left heel of the foot. That will help to keep the left leg a bit grounded. And again, kind of keep pressing your thigh away while you're drawing your right toes towards you. Give it another inhale. Now, as we exhale, we're going to open this right leg out to the right. So I'm holding the strap with both hands and I'm opening it, but I'm also simultaneously pulling the right foot towards my head, right? As if it's going to go just above my crown one day. And this is where you might grab that block and just put it underneath the flesh of your right thigh. And this is going to help to impede it a bit. I can still feel quite a beautiful stretch. I'm flexing through my right foot. I can still feel it, but I don't feel like I'm going to break open. Now, some of you might not feel that at all. I definitely have that. And I want my body to feel very safe, right? I want my body to know that I'm working with it. I'm not trying to force it into some situation. We're going to gradually go into it together. And we're going to breathe here. I want you to flex through both feet and feel that energy line on the inside seam, like the seam of your pant, and the inside seam of the legs. So you're reaching through your right heel, you're reaching through your left heel. Try to keep your left seat, your left backside of your hip on the ground. You can always adjust your hands to intensify. You can also adjust that block or padding that's underneath you to intensify. Let's breathe. Two more breaths. Flexing through the feet, draw your navel in. Use your arms to pull that leg up. So we're not gripping as much in the leg. It's a little more passive. And I want you to come straight up and down. I want you to come into center and neutralize. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to just start to cross that leg over the middle of the body. So I'm moving my leg towards the left side of the room now. I'm gently pulling on the strap so that the foot is moving towards my head, even though it might not look like it. I'm moving it energetically, physically in that direction. Take your right hand and press it into your right hip crease and try to press that part of your body away from you as you draw the left leg to the right leg over to the left and pull the strap towards your head. Now you'll feel it when you feel it. We're not going for a twist here. We're really just trying to enliven the outer right seam of your leg. So I'm feeling quite a bit of sensation. I'm just going to pause and breathe. You can let go of your right hand at any point if you feel like it's a little too much. You can also add a little more in if you need it more intense. And breathe. Find your edge, not beyond, and breathe. Feel what's happening in your ankle, maybe some sensation in the foot. This is your sciatic nerve. Feel all of that sensation. It might feel uncomfortable. We want to start to recognize what is discomfort versus true pain and damage. If you're not sure, just take it back a notch. But in general, the discomfort is just the body is so numb from the patterns, right? The meridians, the energy lines become so numb, not flowing. And what the yoga postures do is it helps the energy to flow. So it can feel quite intense. Let's do another breath in. Ooh, and a breath out. Let's go ahead and use our hands to pick that leg up. Neutralize. Let's draw the right toes towards us now. And you can see mine lack of flexibility. Over time, it will shift. And then sometimes it goes back and you got to do it all over again. No shame. It is the body. Now let's give it another inhale. And exhale, slowly release the leg up, bend your knee, easy, easy. Remove the strap, step your foot to the floor, reach your right leg along. Let's open into a Shavasana, relax the fingers and the hands, the shoulders. Close your eyes and just feel what you feel. Do you feel longer on the right side? Do you feel like crying? Did it bring up a lot of emotion? Do you feel angry? Do you feel grateful that you decided to turn on your computer and practice yoga and not binge? I'm a binger. I love binging. You got to move that body. You got to move the prana. Got to regulate the system. Let's take a stretch. You can interlace your fingers and reach the heels of the hands away from you and just open. Oh, breathe out of the mouth. Maybe a yawn, maybe a sigh. Oh, maybe an amen. Okay. I'm going to turn around. You can stay as you are, but I just think it will be better for the movie. And we're going to come to it on the other side. So again, you want to make sure that your prop is near to you. So just kind of nearby, especially so your left hand can move it. It's close enough to the leg. And let's hug the left leg in. We're stretching the right leg along and just give a breath or two here. Let's tuck the chin. And breathe. Okay, let's take the strap around the ball of the left foot. So remember, it's not the arch, it's the ball. So you want to think the big toe mound. Taking the leg up. I'm adjusting the strap so I can hold it well. Okay, my right leg is long. I'm going to flex my right foot. I'm going to flex my left foot. And I can start to feel this adjustment. I can start to feel that left outer leg move forward. And it isn't so much that the right leg turns inward as it is that it's as if the whole top of your leg, which is your thigh, like it's pressing away from you and the toes are moving towards you. Relax the shoulders. Feel your spine lengthening here. Giving a breath in. And exhale, you're going to open this left leg out to the left. It might be a very different journey on this side. I'm holding the strap with my arms. My arms are doing all of the control here. And I'm finding my edge. Adjust the block so it supports you. Flex into your left foot. Flex into your right foot. Stabilize your right hip, your right seat, your right side towards the ground. Relax your right shoulder. Draw the left toes towards your head and reach the left heel away from you. And let's breathe. Feel the inner seam of the left leg, the inner seam of the right leg reach through both heels of the feet. Breathe deep. Feel all of that space in your belly to breathe into. Releasing all of that congestion, all of that tightness. Stay with your breath. Let's do one more inhale. And one more exhale. Use the strength of your arms to pick that leg back up through center and pause here. Take a breath in. And exhale, we're going to slowly draw that left leg over to the right. You'll notice my right hand is now closer to the foot. The left hand is lower on the strap. A little more control here. My right leg is pretty passive. You don't need to keep it flexed. And I'm just finding my edge here, drawing the right foot towards my head, left foot, drawing the left foot towards my head, allowing the outer left seam to come a bit to life. And I'm going to take my left hand now to that hip crease, top of the thigh, and just press the body away and pull very gently the foot towards my right shoulder, towards my head, and breathe here. Let's breathe, tuck the chin, relax the muscles of the face. Give it an inhale. Exhale, take your hands to the strap and pull the leg up, coming to center. Give that a breath. Reflex through your right leg and then just slowly draw the left leg a little closer towards you. little bit goes a long way. Let's see where we get in the next year with our flexibility. And that's something to really think of. When it comes to the body, you want to give yourself time, right? Time to lose weight, time to get flexible, time to get a little more comfortable, a little more embodied. It's not going to happen overnight. A little bit of practice every day, right? A little bit of the good things every day creates a lot of good things over a long period of time. Okay, let's let it go. Bring the foot up. Slowly bend the knee. Release the strap. Step the foot to the floor. Release the leg forward. All right, take a moment in Shavasana. My apologies if you're hearing any of the traffic around the studio. It's the morning time here. Relax your fingers, all that gripping. Maybe you want to twinkle them a little bit. And just notice what you feel. I feel a lot of energy. Relax the body now. Let your breath take you deeper. Feel the heart opening. The sweetness of your heart, the love of your heart. Feel the energy flowing. Take a deeper breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly move through your fingers and your toes, your ankles, your wrists, your knees and elbows, your hips and your shoulders. Stretch the arms, maybe shift the head a little bit from right to left. Maybe yawn, maybe sigh. Oh, just feel all of that space in your body. Step your feet to the floor as you're ready. We're going to roll over to one side, come into that fetal position, take a little moment to just love on yourself. Like, oh, thank you. You're doing such a good job. Thank you to the health of the body. Thank you for practicing. Thank you. I love you. And then slowly press your hands down and pick yourself up. Ooh, make those adjustments. So if you made it this far, you had a nice Shavasana, and Shavasana is such an important part of the journey. So if you made it to Shavasana and you stuck it out, let me know in the comments whenever you do this practice. Because a long Shavasana is so helpful for the nervous system. And a lot of times people want to just skip that part. They're done because the mind is already like, whew. So if you made it through Shavasana, congratulations. You have willpower and you have a little more control over your mind. Just saying. Come up tall now, close the eyes, feel what you feel. Allow yourself to project outward peace. Project out that frequency of peace, the frequency of radiance, beauty, elegance, grace, compassion, power. Play with your energy and the projection of your energy. It's so much easier to do when you practice yoga and meditation. How do you want to feel? How do you want the world to feel you? That is a mystery teaching right there, my friends. Stay tuned for more. Bring the hands together at the heart, and we'll close with the sound of Om. Bowing to each other, namaste, namaskar, satnam, shanti, shalom, pash, peace, 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 peace. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Much love to you.